instructional video is going to be over the major bones of the axial and appendicular skeletal system. We're going to start using this particular diagram, which is a human skull. The bones of the human skull are going to be your frontal bone. Then you have your parietal bones, right parietal bone, left parietal bone, temporal bone. This is the temporal bone of the left side. This is the temporal bone of the right side. And then you have your occipital bone here in the back. You can tell these apart based on their sutures. The sphenoid bone is going to be exhibited here. It's a little bit harder to see, so I'm going to use a different visual aid here. This is going to show your sphenoid bone here, and you see the sutures. And you have your ethmoid bone, which I will also demonstrate using this. It's going to be right here. And also in this picture, come further down, ethmoid bone. You'll see it right there.
The light's bad.
Alright, now we're going to go to the mandible. Now on this particular skull there is no mandible, so I've gotten this one. This one shows that the mandible is this bottom piece here that articulates up and down. The maxilla you can see on both, but I'm going to use this one again to show it because it just shows a little bit more definition of it. You can see on this one that it's this part here. You've got your zygomatic bones. This is the right side zygomatic bone. The left zygomatic bone. Then you have your bones of your nasal bones. And here's the nasal bones on this one. It goes in. Next, I'm going to show you using a different model. The bones of the vertebral column. You have 7 cervical, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar, 5 sacral, and 4 coccygeal. These are all vertebrae. That's how many vertebrae you have in each column. Now, up here you'll notice that you have your atlas. That's your first one. That's C1. That means it's part of your cervical vertebrae.